On May 14th, a Woodford County man was arrested following a lengthy investigation and the execution of a search warrant at his residence. The 37-year-old was suspected in a child pornography case. The state's attorney charged him with 21 counts of possession of child pornography. Additionally, the state's attorney filed a petition to deny pretrial release. After careful consideration, the judge in the case ruled that he could not detain the defendant based on the Pretrial Fairness Act. Instead, he was being released on conditions. What were those conditions, you ask? He's prohibited from being in contact with a person under 18 years of age, and he is not allowed to use the internet. Who is going to enforce these ridiculous conditions? However, this travesty is not the police officer's fault, it's not the state's attorney's fault, and it's certainly not the judge's fault. Look around this chamber. It's our fault. We are the ones who have diminished our criminal justice system to a form of catch and release, with a hope that the defendant may someday come back for trial. It's time we pull our collective heads out of the sand and repeal this horrible law. But we won't, because that would be admitting some of us were wrong. So what are we doing? We're doubling down. Just this spring, we have moved bills that would further reduce the accountability of criminals by giving them a pathway for early release, even though they have committed the most horrific crimes imaginable, including homicide and child sex crimes. Additionally, we are moving to limit how police conduct search warrants, making it more difficult for us to do our job. And yes, unbelievably, lowering the distance a sexual predator can reside from a school or park. And we do all of this in the name of criminal justice. A more prudent approach would be to hold criminals accountable for the crimes they commit, enact sentencing enhancements, and do what you said you were doing. Give our judges back their judicial discretion. It's time we listen to the stakeholders and admit this is not working. Thank you, Madam Speaker.